15 ends with two paragraphs. I'm going to read the second to last paragraph. But before I read it, in what the Muslims want and what the Muslims believe, in the Muslim program, who are the Muslims? And what the Muslims want, who are the Muslims? And what the Muslims believe, who are the Muslims? You sure it's not the Arabs? You sure it's not the Orthodox Muslims? You sure it's not the Sudanese? You sure it's not the Mauritanians? It's not the Egyptians? How about the Moroccans? How about the UAE, the United Arabs, the United Arab Emirates, which used to be called Abu Dhabi? How about that? Bashar said he met some of the messenger was talking to some people from Abu Dhabi, and the messenger told him they were emissaries from Abu Dhabi. Bashar said he had never heard of Abu Dhabi back then. He was a well-read man and had never heard of Abu Dhabi. So How to Live was compiled how? First compiled in a book? Articles in lost found Negro American newspapers. So the audience of those articles was who? The messenger's followers? Lost found Negroes who he was trying to get out of worship in the month of December. He didn't have to fight with his followers to get them to stop Christmas. He didn't have to write articles to his followers to get them to stop following Christmas. Think, dummy! The Muslims. Me and my followers. Who? The Muslims. Elijah Muhammad and his followers. Who that is? The Muslims. Let me read the paragraph before last of number 15. 15. See, if I was spooky like y'all, I'd be making, 15 chapter of How to Live means temple number 15 is eating the right spiritual food. You understand what I'm saying? If I was crazy like y'all. The Muslims, as I aforesaid, who? So what's the subject of this paragraph? And I think I've beaten the dead horse on who the Muslims are. The Muslims, as I aforesaid, do not eat nor drink from before sunrise until after the sun has set. If you take it with them, if you, who's the messenger writing this article to? The Negro. You take it. Yes, what is it? Of, and the month of that is now the month of December. Oh, yes, sir. It's right in the How to Live. If you take it with them, think, what's the subject of this paragraph? Starts off, right. The Muslims, as I foresaid. Yes, sir. So who is them? The Muslims. Who are the Muslims? I'm losing my voice. Sound like Peter Brady. What you know about that, Brother Jerome? What you know about Peter Brady's voice cracking? If you take it with them, who is them? My followers, Elijah Muhammad is saying. The subject of this paragraph, the Muslims. You dummies think the Muslims are the Arabs and Orthodox Muslims in the East. He's telling the lost found that if you take the fast of Ramadan in December with my followers, the Muslims, them, then you are doing a good thing. Why? Because you're removing yourself from false worship. Then you are doing the right thing. Sorry, not a good thing. You're doing the right thing until this evil world has vanished. Now, after that thorough dissection of just 2 chapters of How to Live, I know there's some of you jackasses out there who are going to try and say it's okay to fast in the month of Ramadan. I know you're going to still say it. And I'm going to say, whatever the hell you niggas are doing in Ramadan with the Arabs in the Orthodox world, really the Arabs, the Arabic way of fasting, we are still doing better than that when you're doing your fast. Still got people in the temple eating every 3 days. Still got people like me who ain't eating no lamb meats and eating 1 meal a day. It ain't no thing to us, so do what you want to do. You're celebrating the spiritual darkness of Yaqub's made man. The messenger said so. Take it or let it alone. Right. You think so little of the messenger's fast. I ain't heard nobody teaching on or talking about fasting or abstaining from eating during the month of December. Not one of you. Why? Because Wallace D. Mohammed and his international representative said that you didn't have to, that we fasted in that month because it was shorter, and that the messenger eventually wanted us to fast with the Orthodox world, even though the messenger said he baffled as to why they fasted that month. Right. But you niggas are unbaffled by Wallace. Well, his international representative said he was the wisest leader that ever lived, and was promoted in his lessons called the Supreme Wisdom of W.D. Muhammad. But see, now the fast is over. We completed it successfully. That's right. Really not a fast. We just abstained from eating and didn't eat no lamb meats. And soon the famine is going to attack America, just like it attacked Pharaoh because of the evils Pharaoh was doing to his neighbors and to the children of Israel. So Allah said he's going to choke off the resources of Pharaoh. Famine just don't mean food. So Messenger Muhammad said the holy sciences of Islam moved the sun closer to the earth. And it burned up the remaining crop of what the white man has had. He said it burned up the cattle. And he said the cattle look up at the sun like, what did I do? Well, the messenger said, you didn't do nothing. Allah says to the cattle, you didn't do nothing. But I can't allow the white man to fatten you up, to feed himself and keep himself strong. I got to keep him weak. The less meat a man eats, especially that man, the less savage and brutish he becomes. He ain't got enough meat from traditional sources to feed his people. That's why everything's processed now. He ain't got enough. So if you take the fast with them, if you, the lost found so-called American Negro, take it, the fast of Ramadan in December, with them, the Muslims, who are the Muslims, the followers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, with them, then you are doing the right thing. You jackasses fasting with the Arabs, you're celebrating the spiritual darkness of Yaqub's made man. You want to keep doing that? Go right ahead. You talk more about that now than you talk about December. Because you're a follower of the skunk traitor, Wallace D. Muhammad, and his international representative. And you're looking more like Wallace's followers every day. They look fat. They look soft. They look spongy and doughy. They start wearing all kind of weird clothes. You start wearing all kind of weird uniforms, different from the original uniform. Now you're trying to come back and put the original uniform on so you look more like a follower of the messenger. Except you put the uniform on now, and it's like stretching out. And we see all these spaces. Y'all can't move in the uniform because you're fat. Or it look like a big tent on you to hide your pot belly, your pot gut, because you're eating all day long. Yeah, the fast is over. The famine is coming on us, but the feast for the followers of the messenger begins.